What is up, party animals? Welcome back to another video. And today in this one, we're going to be doing a little experiment, a little challenge, if you will. So earlier today, I was listening to Rick Rubin's podcast, specifically the episode where he had on Kenny Beats, both of whom are absolutely incredibly talented, and I'm a big fan of. What the Looks pretty good there. Anyways, it's an incredible podcast episode, and I really highly recommend it to anybody who's interested in music. But one thing that specifically caught my attention was Kenny talking about how swing and bounce and groove and these kind of things are not something that we really think about as electronic producers. Producers who use a computer or a DAW or something like that. Because these days we've all got a little grid inside of our DAW that we can line everything up perfectly to. But back in the olden days, people didn't have quantizing and all these fancy robotic tools and stuff. But all those little imperfections in the timing and the dynamics and the velocity and that kind of thing are what makes it human. It gives it that human feel to it. So today we're gonna make a song without quantizing anything. But first things first, we need to go get some mic stands.
Right, onto insta.
Mic stands have been acquired, and now let's just start making this beat here. I don't really know what I want to start with. Let's grab some acoustic here. I think the chord progression I'm gonna go with, is gonna be a 1, 4, 2, 3, 1, 4, 2, 4. But instead of a minor 3, it's a major 3. If I can get this in there, that'll be really cool. Somehow, some way, I'll find a way. It's about 120. This is really nice to have a mic stand. It's been quite some time now. It's been over a month since I've used a mic stand, so let's do the thing. Let's do the thing, man. I gotta really play very well here. That's solid, I think. Double tracking is gonna be a struggle, dude. That might sound okay. That's acceptable. So that right there, I'm gonna do that on electric, but I'm just gonna record it now so I don't forget it. Hey, I actually like this beat so far. I've recorded 2 things, but I like it so far. I think we do drums now, just to get that out of the way, because that's gonna be atrocious. First order of business, these command strips suck. It's getting hot in here, dude. It's getting toasty. Something like that, I think, is fine. This is gonna be a horrible drum recording process. It is hot here, dude. We're switching to shorts. Oh my god, why, dude? This is so dumb. Just stay up for like 4 minutes, please. This is like the one time I need this to not happen. That was alright. We can do probably a better one. God, these phones, dude. Wow. Oh my god. Alright, now we'll mix these drums for 4 hours straight. I'm just completely silhouetted. It's fine, looks kind of neat. I forgot, I can't quantize the drums, so it's not going to be very long of me mixing these drums. Oh, that feels really bad. Yikes. Really shows you how bad you are. It's not the worst thing ever, honestly. Probably Murder is like a little bit worse than that. Alright, so it didn't take that long to mix those drums because there's not a whole lot we can do to them. But this actually is not sounding as bad as I thought it would. It sounds moderately decent. Alright, let's do bass now. Got it. Let's go. It's actually not the worst thing ever. I can live with that. How about we get a little shaker in there? It's not that bad, honestly. Not the best, not the worst. Let's get a little electric guitar in there, shall we? That was good. That was a good one. Alright everybody, that is pretty much going to do it for me in this one here today. It's gotten very hot in this room. I've recorded the same things like a million times over and over and over, but I think this beat actually turned out really good. It's, I think, maybe one of my favorite beats I've ever made. My brain is absolutely fried right now, but that was a really fun challenge and I really enjoyed it quite a lot. It really just goes to show you that a lot of times those little small details that you worry about, like, oh, this kick has to be right on the grid, this guitar note has to be exactly the way it sounds in my head, all that little stuff really doesn't matter in the grand scheme of things, because at the end of the day, if it sounds good, it is good. And a lot of the greatest musicians of all time didn't have the luxury of chopping and stretching and quantizing things the way that we do now. I don't know, maybe give it a try, maybe go back to our musical roots and try not quantizing anything, or don't, because it might sound horrible. But either way, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Social media, drum kits, link to the full beat, all down in the description below, and I will see you all next time.
For me, bounce, swing, groove, any feel, these are things that it's a very weird conversation when you grew up making beats on the laptop versus grew up listening to music, recording music to tape, whatever. I see swing and bounce